Hey, good morning team, Gavin here from Growing Younger, and today's video is about setting kind of meaningful goals, okay? So what I tend to see, like at Growing Younger, and kind of most of us in general, when we set goals for ourselves, I want to lose 10 kilos or whatever else, then that's where that kind of stops, okay? I want to lose 10 kilos and that's what I'm going to do. Then what you do is then you go off and you find a diet and then you just do the diet. And then after a little while, a couple of days maybe, your motivation plummets and you stop doing the thing and you just revert back to your old ways. And that's a power of habit really, because our habits are so strong that like they pull you back to where they like to be. And the place you like to be is where you don't have to think about something. So if I said, I guess an easy example is start brushing your teeth with your left hand or the opposite hand for moving forward. It takes a lot of brain power to, put the toothpaste on the other brush and do it all. It actually becomes way harder than normally when you brush your teeth. You can do it with one eye closed and you just know what it is and do it. So as soon as you have to start applying brain power to the activity, then it becomes really hard. And, habits are there really for us to not have to put so much energy into thinking about things. So if you remember when you first started driving and you had to remember how to use the clutch and how to use the gears and the reverse parking and stuff, if you had to think like that every single day, most of us would never be able to drive. But because it's the processes that you go through and your body learns the habits and the movement pattern and the timing, then you can drive without thinking, okay? That's what happens, but it was hard at the start. So when you're trying to lose weight and find a new diet or something, you need to break it down into exactly those steps and start focusing on process-driven goals. Because we know, for argument's sake, that if you ate a healthy dinner as opposed to a takeaway every single day for 3 months, you're going to probably lose weight. So that becomes the goal. That's the thing you need to focus on. So yes, you've got your big goal on the track, but you need to focus on doing certain practices frequently. And when you do it frequently, you will build habits. And when you build habits, you don't have to think about it. So at the moment, for me personally, I've got a holiday coming up in for 4 months. And I'm just trying to dial my diet in a little bit. I'm just trying to dial my workouts in a little bit. So I can potentially lose 3 or 4, maybe 5 kilos, just so I don't feel chubby on the cruise, all right, on the holiday. So what I've started doing is, and there's one other thing I'm doing as well, is that I committed this year to reading a book, reading more books, because I listen to books generally. So what I've got is a little habit tracker, and within our app that we use for our coaching our clients, we have these set up anyway, and we'll do it for you. But what I'm doing is, I've got 3 goals set up. Number 1 is to hit my calorie limit every single day. Let's go for a 30-minute walk every single day, and it's gone up from 20 now, remember, and it's to read every single day. And I just tick them off. And for me to read a book, I've got to read a page. Do you know what I mean? For me to walk, I've got to walk. You know what I mean? So the end goal itself is a culmination of doing the little tiny action steps. So all you do then, you commit to the funny. So sorry, just had to pause the video. So the kind of, that's what you do. You commit to the process goal. So I had a conversation with a client yesterday exactly on this, and it's about not able wanting to get back into the gym and everything else. You just set that as the goal. You don't have to worry about the weight loss or getting fitter or anything else. You just do the thing, because if you do the thing, the result will come as a default. You understand? Like I said, you can't read a book without reading a page. So commit to reading 1 page. And in however many days, you've read the whole book, right? So this is a blueprint for you. You're going to figure out what your goal is. Big goal, small goal, whatever. And then what you're going to do, you're going to break it down into little steps. And what do I need to do to achieve this goal? And you're going to start on the easiest, smallest part. So if it's eating healthy, brilliant. All you're going to do, you're going to pick a 1 meal, breakfast, let's just say. And you're going to make breakfast the healthy meal for the day. Then you tick it off. And you keep on doing that until all of a sudden you wake up and you make a healthy breakfast and it doesn't become too much of a hard effort, all right? let's just say it takes 30 days. In that 30 days, you're gonna probably make a couple of breakfasts. You're gonna find the ones you like, and you're gonna stick to eating those breakfasts because you know they're healthy, tried and tested. Then you look at morning tea, let's say, and let's just say you eat a muffin or cakes of morning tea. Then what you do is you simply make that one better. You tick off that habit. So by now you're ticking off 2 habits. You're ticking off breakfast, which should be easy now, then the morning tea, and you keep on doing that. You work, you discipline to the process, and then you can do the same for exercise. Going to the gym, do you go once, twice, 3 times? Do you just do 1 exercise? Do you do 3 exercises? Tick off something, because anything extra than you're doing is better than what you're doing now. So, and it comes down to just pig-headed discipline. And if you know what your goal is, you know why you're doing it, you just put your head down in the sand, and the only thing you focus on is the process-driven goal. And once you hit those process-driven goals, your big goal will all of a sudden present itself because you've already done it, okay? So that is it. That is how you work to a goal. If you say, I'm going to lose half a kilo per week, but you haven't got the tactics and plan to do that, you're going to fail every single week. So break it down. Can't read a book without reading a page, and reading a page is easy for anyone. So that's it from me, guys. Have a really fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next video.